Bala sir.
We are here to have our first annual general body meeting of Persons with Disabilities Bankstar Welfare Association. And the agenda, let me read out the agenda of the meeting. First one, welcome address by our GS, Mr. Balwani Krishna. Second, felicitation of Chief Guest. Third one, presidential address by AGM, General President. Few words, then fourth one, few words by our Chief Guest, Sri Krishnamurthy sir. Fifth one, financial matters of the association. Sixth one, resolutions to be passed. Seventh one, discussion with members. And finally, vote of thanks. Yes, friends. Now our GS Mr. Sri Balwani Krishna will give the welcome address.
Friends, my name is Vidya. I'm the General Secretary for this PWD, Persons with Disabilities Bankstar Welfare Association. First of all, I welcome you all for this meeting. First of all, I welcome you all for this meeting. And, hello. So we welcome you all for this meeting. And Persons with Disabilities is aimed at to unite, coordinate, and organize all PWD employees working in various banks across the India. And we have laid our foundation on December 3rd, 2023. And we have crossed nearly 2 years. 2 years we have been touch. And each and everything you should do in democratic way. So far, We have conducted around 20 meetings, and we passed each and every month. We united all the PWD bankers under one umbrella, and we are aimed at providing equal opportunities, equal to all banks. See, for example, in Union Bank, you are aware, lot of facilities going on. Like that, all banks and all our PWD people must be benefited. This is one of our aim and mission. So, in this way, as an industry-wise, there should be uniformity. There should not be any disturbance, so that we can form. Right now, all the office bearers across the bank, and we also formed in each and every individual units, each and every bank, like State Bank, PWD is there, then Bank of Baroda is there, Canara Bank PWD is there, Indian Bank PWD is there, Bank of Maharashtra PWD is there. So like that, we are uniting. Our main aim is to influence in the next settlement. To make influence in the next settlement, that is in your hands. It is not in our hands, because the more and more people join together, we can do that. Okay, friends? So I welcome you all for this thing.
போட்டோ மட்டும் அப்படியே நீங்க அப்படியே போட்டோ எடுக்கலாம் ஒரு ஸ்னாப் எடுங்க இன்னொரு ஸ்னாப் நாங்க வேற 3 பேர் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கிறோம் அத நீங்க பச்சமா ஒரே நிமிஷம் அப்படியே இருங்க பாலாஜி 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 மேடம் பசிரா பச்சமா இல்ல அக்கா பாலாஜி பாலாஜி சார் ஒரே நிமிஷம் கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க பாலாஜி பாலாஜி
Meanwhile, நம்மளோட PWA வெல்ஃபேர் அசோசியேஷனுடைய சீஃப் கெஸ்டாக நம்மளுடைய இந்த கோரிக்கை ஏற்று மிக ஒரு மாதத்திற்கு முன்னர் நம்மளுடைய சீஃப் கெஸ்டாக நம்மளுடைய சீஃப் கெஸ்டாக கோயம்புத்தூரிலிருந்து நம்முடைய எக்ஸ் ஜெனரல் செக்ரட்டரி, ஃபவுண்டர் ஜெனரல் செக்ரட்டரி, பல போராட்டங்களையும் சட்டரீதியான போராட்டங்களையும் சரி, அவரை நம்மளுடைய Friends, please silence, please. Please silence. நான் முடிச்சிடும் ஆறு மீட்டிங் முடிச்சிடுவோம். அவருடைய சீஃப் கெஸ்டாக நம்முடைய கோரிக்கை ஏற்று as per the chief guest of our PWD Bank Staff Welfare Association, our most respected, in order to render this sacrifice for the several decades to our community, the most respected, the founder GS of Vibiba, we welcome Mr. V. Krishnamurthy sir on the dais. Sir will be honored by a shawl on this moment by our president and Sagar sir, please join us. Anybody joining us? Join.
Ajit sir.
Ajit sir, anybody want to join us, please?
Treasury ma'am. வாங்க treasury ma'am.
இருக்காங்களா?
அவங்க இருக்கிறாங்க.
Treasurer madam, please welcome to the stage. Okay, thank you.
சார் இப்போ நம்ம இது பண்ணுவோம். இல்லை நான் இப்போ பிரசிடென்ஷியல் அஃபேர்ஸ் முடிச்சுட்டு இது ஃபினான்ஷியல் due to paucity of time we are doing the financial statements. கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி சார் ரெண்டாவது நம்ம பேச வச்சோம்.
Right now,
financial statement.
the next is presidential address by our president, Mr. R.P.G. from State Bank of India.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, friends. Due to paucity of time, I am just mentioning short the presidential address. Okay. As you all know that our PWA was started on the formation day. Official formation day of PWA is 3/12/2022. That is the person with the International Disability Day. It was founded by our visionary leader, Shri V. Krishna, our General Secretary, our Treasurer, Ma'am Christian and others. Then I joined the PWA around February 2024 with an intention to serve PWA bank employees at their professional level and personal levels if possible. This is the fact that even after the passage of PWA Act and implementation of equal opportunity policy, PWA employees are being discriminated in banks. For the injustice that we face in our job or career development, most of us blame the bank management. But believe me, friends, bank management is very much considerate on our demands, that is, on our well-being. At most of the times, the bank management leaves no stones unturned to remove the hardships faced by its disabled employees, like providing bank facility at branch premises, jobs, device, etc., so that its PWA employees gets every opportunity to take part in the growth of the organization. We should be aware that it is the egoistic attitude of the superiors. We are being harassed physically, mentally, and psychologically at our workplace. Friends, the word egoistic attitude of the superior, is this word feels somewhat exaggerated? No, friends. Actually, these are the words of the Kolkata High Court in its verdict on Aniyan Power versus Punjab National Bank. 99% of the superiors and persons occupying the seats of power and authority are very much considerate on PWA employees' well-being. It is the whims and fancies of those minuscule minority of the egoistic, corrupt superiors. Some of us are suffering in our professional lives. In order to protect PWA employees from such atrocities perpetrated by unscrupulous and egoistic superiors, we want an association for ourselves, that is a PWA Welfare Association. When they come to know that we are part of a vibrant association catering to the needs and welfare of the PWA employees, such kind of superiors think twice before playing with our livelihood. On the positive side, as said in the press meet, a PWA Welfare Association is able to empathize the needs and wants of PWA employees and represent it at appropriate levels. Our General Secretary, Shri V. Krishna, has a vision to unite all the PWA employees working in various sectors under one umbrella. And the formation of a PWA, that is Persons with Disabilities Welfare Association, is the first step in that vision. At his personal level, it is our General Secretary's wife, Mrs. Vajrama, is a formidable support for the personal and professional well-being of our General Secretary and his association activities. Friends, believe me, had it not been the efforts of his wife, that is the wife of our General Secretary, we may not be in a position to conduct this AGM and the triennial conference of Union and Differently Able Staff Welfare Association that happened that ended just now. It is she who made arrangements for food and event management of the meeting. I was moved when I understand that she is doing all these activities out of sincere dedication towards her husband's interest. She deserves a standing ovation, friends. I thank other office bearers for contributing to the welfare activities of our association. Last but not the least, I thank the pillars of our association, that is the members, for their dedication to be part of this association. The association, it should be mentioned here that we have around 50 participants in this hall and around some 50, around some 50 members who participated through online. Then, I hand over the mic to.
Hello, Moto.
I hand over the mic to our chief guest, Sri Krishnamurthy sir.
Dear friends, in continuance of the morning, the executives were there, certain things we cannot start. Okay, I will conclude within 5 minutes. The main thing, it is a very strongly felt need for the past 2-3 decades. The 2009 itself, we have started the effort to form such an organization like this for and welfare association for all the disabled people, so that is somehow it was not very legal. So we ended up with the association for the visually impaired people. Why it is required? We are having lot of issues, grievances and representations which cannot be individually taken. So that it has to be taken as a collective. If you take any issue individually, suppose the bank victims. This is what happening in all the State Bank of India, all Punjab National Bank. Individuals cannot take their grievances to management. Of course, the only solution is to form an association. That is also an association containing all the disabled people because it is having legal validity also. Officially, as like SC/ST association, OBC association, the bank has to recognize one association for persons with disability. And it is a mandate to conduct quarterly grievance reversal with these associations. And these things has to be recorded and submitted to the government. So for that purpose, it is a must to form an association. I congratulate that all you people have taken initiative, all the respective banks like State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, like this one. It is a very good initiative. Please strengthen those associations. Let it function individually and let this all be an association like IBA for that individual association. Because in today's norms that we cannot seek the legal remedies so easy. The people have experienced myself also. Already I filed 5 writ petitions in the High Court of Chennai, which is pending. Then we filed the cases with the Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability. He has given a favorable judgment for me in 2012 because by that time I have cleared the written test with the All India First. But I was not given the promotion. And by the time the accessibility was also not given, so the Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability has clearly given his order. But that was challenged by the bank and they have given a stay order. Still that stay order is pending for 13 years. So this is the legal route.
Now for the State Bank of India also, we have filed a case with the Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability to remove certain hurdles in the promotion because they are having certain conditions. That employee should to work in a credit portfolio. But practically a visual
Also in
talented
the
person
branch,
cannot.
also in the branch.
Yes.
Branch,
So a
experience
visually talented person cannot do this one. We took up that issue with the Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability. She has given a clear-cut order to consider this case. But State Bank of India forcefully rejected this one because Chief Commissioner for Persons with Disability is not having any power. Then again we have filed a case in the High Court of Delhi, but it's pending for a long time. Then like that, I have filed 4 more cases in Chennai High Court in 2014, 15, 16, but all the cases are pending. So legal remedy is very critical. And you see in the case of the reservation, the promotion also. Our Yoga has tried many times, even then the large bench of the Supreme Court, the large bench means it contains 5 judges. They have given the judgment confirming that reservation should be given in all the levels. But somehow the Union of India appealed, then they filed a revision petition, then they filed a miscellaneous petition. Lastly, it was totally diluted. They got the judgment what they need. So this is the condition of the government now and the judicial system. So the only remedy is we have to form a strong law. That is nothing but this association for persons with disability containing all the facts. So our strength will come around 25,000 people. With this membership, our lobby will become very powerful. Even with very small power that we met the minister responsible for Department of Persons and Training, we submitted memorandum. But it has not given big impact. But in future, we will have this forum, we will meet the ministry and parliament people also, and we will try to pass on this one. Our only slogan is nothing about us without us. Without us, yeah, act should not be passed. Without us, even an interview should not be conducted. See, for an interview committee, we are attending. He may be a hearing impact, but a person attending the interview, the conducting the interview, all the 3 people are not having any physical issue. How can they judge about our ability? If a visually challenged person is interviewed, how they will ask how you can do this job? How can you execute this one? Because they don't know about the job. Like that, a physically challenged people should be in the interview committee. These are all our requirements. Like that, staff welfare, things are passed without consulting us. So, like that, in Canara Bank, in the staff welfare, they have given 3,000 rupees for the person that visually challenged people for purchase of spectacle. For a totally blind person, what is the use of purchasing a spectacle? Like that, for the orthopedical person, they have given for purchasing that tool, this one, even not for chair, or if the person is not having both the hands, then there is no benefit for this. So in those places, we should have the people. For that, we should have the representation. For that representation, this is the only forum. So my humble request is, it is for long need of the people materialized through our person and his team. And Krishnamurti started this one, and Murali Krishna has completed this thing. I think so. So it's not an easy job. So every people, please support. Let us join together, and we will do the things. Then thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna, sir, for your wonderful and thorough speech. Uh, Now the next agenda is financial matters of the association. Regarding the financial matters of the association, friends, annual membership amount received from the members is the main source of funds for the association. Till check-off facility is granted by various banks, the members are requested to manually remit their contribution in the association account with Union Bank of India, Chennai main branch, only through the dedicated website of the association, that is www.pwdpwa.org, which we will be rolling out shortly. And membership ID card and payment receipts can be downloaded from the website itself, so as to systematize the onboarding of members to our PWD association. Since this is our first AGM, and as we are new to association activities, we are unable to file the audit of financial statements this time. From the next AGM onwards, we will promptly submit the audited financial statement in front of all of you. However, now I can give details regarding the income and expenditures of the association. Regarding the current financial position of the association as on 21/11/2025, that is yesterday, from the date of formation of the association, that is 3/12/2023. I mean 3/12/2023 to 21/11/2025, I am going to give the financial position. Total contribution received as subscription till date is rupees 1,19,900. Contributions are from 43 officers, 9 clerks and 1 sub-staff. We have fixed annual contribution as annual subscription fee as follows. For officer, 2,400 is the subscription fee. For clerk, it is 1,200. For sub-staff, it is 600. These amounts are for per annum, and 100 rupees is the registration fee. So it will come around. For officers, it is 200 rupees per month, and for clerk, it is 100 rupees per month, and for sub-staff, it is 50 rupees per month. Further, we started to collect contribution to our first annual general body meeting, and we have fixed rupees 2,000 as the amount as per our members being dated 2/11/2025. The total contribution received in this way is 1,23,986 rupees 35 paise from 58 well-wishers and association members. So, from subscription and contributions towards AGM, and the total amount received by the association is rupees 2,43,886 rupees 35 paise. Now coming to the expenditure part. First one, our bylaw registration. We had our bylaw officially registered on 13th June 2025. For this registration process, we incurred an expenditure of rupees 22,000. That is, registration fee to be remitted to the government is 5,100. Documentation and clerical charges 9,000. Conveyance and other expenses is 7,900. Second expenditure is for our affiliate in various banks. We will give financial and bylaw drafting support for formation of welfare association. As such, we have provided rupees 5,100 towards registration of PWD Bank Employees Welfare Association in Bank of Baroda, and the process is not yet over. Third expenditure is we have decided to have our own website, that is www.pwdpwa.org. The estimated quotation amount is rupees 33,000, of which we have given an advance amount of rupees 15,000 on 28/9/2025 from our association funds. Fourth, advance amount for conducting AGM given is rupees 30,000. So, thus, the total expenditure of the association till date, that is the formation to till date, is 72,100 rupees.
So now the association has a cash balance in its bank account in as rupees 2,01,786 rupees 35 paise. Since the account opening was unnecessarily delayed for more than 4 months in IOB due to the unreasonable demands of the officials of the Indian Office and Regional Office Nagpur, we plan to open the account in Union Bank of India. Thanks to Union Bank of India, that they were able to open the account within 1 day and provide the account number on 20/11/2025. That was the day when we submitted our account opening application. So shortly, the association amount of rupees 2,01,786 rupees 35 paise will get transferred to the Union Bank of India account. It should be mentioned that the expenditure towards this AGM is not accounted for, fully accounted for. The exact expenditure incurred for this association will be informed to the members in due course after accounting for their expenses incurred in this AGM. Thank you. Now, we have to pass a 20-point resolution.
Please approve this account transfer statement.
Friends,
Friends, as our president read out the income and expenditure of the account, which is still late, and all the details. If anybody having any doubts on this account, you can ask. Otherwise, you can clap your hands and approve this account statement unanimously. Thank you, friends. The next agenda is, there are some agendas or resolutions, 20-point resolutions to be passed, which we have noted. Our president will read out one by one, and you can listen and approve unanimously the clapping hands. Okay, friends? Yes.
thank you, sir. Resolution to be passed in the first annual general body meeting of Persons with Disabilities Branch Staff Welfare Association, PWD. The first resolution. One minute.
பஸ் அங்கே அந்த என்னுடைய பேக்கில் ரெசல்யூஷன் காப்பி இருக்குது, எல்லாரும் எடுத்து கொடுத்தாங்க. என்னோட பேக்கு ஃபுல்லாக பேக் அந்த கருத்தை பை ஆமாம் அதான் அதுக்குள்ளாடி ரெசல்யூஷன் காப்பி கொடுக்கல.
Friends, the resolutions copy will be provided by Anantu sir. Each and everybody kindly receive it and go through it. Our Anantu sir is reading on this. What is it now?
இது யூபி தான் சார். ஆமாம், ஒரு ரெசல்யூஷன் காப்பி சார்.
Okay, we started.
First one, effective implementation of PW staff friendly special transfer and posting policies. Second one, facilitating formation and recognition of PWD welfare association in banks. Third one, implementation of 4% reservation in recruitment, promotions in all cadres, scales in supervisory, managerial, executive positions in banks. Fourth one, creation and implementation of separate KRAs and subsequent CDS code for employees with disabilities. Fifth one, effective training methodologies for training and upskilling of PWD employees. Banks to allow escorts for training its PWD employees. Seventh one, separate grievance redressal mechanism for PWD employees. Eighth one, banks should provide additional PWD conveyance allowance for its PWD employees above the petrol allowance given to its employees. Ninth one, implementation of government guidelines related to PWD employees in banks, that is, for example, provision of ramps, 10-day special casualties for attending training, seminars or conferences, etc. 10th point, creation and maintenance of PWD customer-friendly environment inside the branch premises. 11th one, creation and maintenance of senior citizen customer-friendly environment inside the bank premises. 12th one, banks' effort in motivating PWD employees in their professional growth. 13th one, release of brainy ATM cards or credit cards for visually impaired customers. 14th one, special reimbursement for PWD aids such as mechanized wheelchairs, pros device for visually impaired for hearing aids for hearing impaired, etc. 15th one, special care or attention rendered to disabled ex-serviceman employees in postings in and around home place or place of choice in recognition to their service and sacrifice of youth to their motherland. 16th one, specially earmarked parking for the PWD staffs or customers modified vehicles. 17th one, publishing in a common platform the list containing details of PWD employees working in the bank. 18th one, creating social impact by way of helping or contributing for PWD community in its CSR activities. 19th one, constitution of special award for PWD employees to recognize their contribution for the growth of the bank. 20th one, at least persons with a disability officers and employees should be allowed to leave the office before 6 p.m. Yes, friends, these are the 20-point resolutions. Can you appreciate?
Friends, if these points are okay, we are pausing the resolution. You can clap your hands for approval. Okay, these are the 20-point resolution approved unanimously by the AG.
Friends, anyone want to speak? Now, Deepak sir, he has come from all the way from Patna to attend our meeting. He is from State Bank of India. This came to your office.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Deepak Kumar. I'm from the State Bank of India, Patna Circle, Postal Division. Since I was promoted in the appeal process of the bank, and after 4 years of my due date of company, and even after getting even after getting promoted after 4 years, just after the result, declaration of the result, I was being transferred to a remote place that is 50 kilometers away from my hometown, and that is where from the present place of posting. Since I'm aware that bank and also the DOPT of Government of India has issued several guidelines regarding the transfer and promotion. Transfer posting of at least 1 to 3 employees in our bank, and the recent one was the my 2025 circular. It is clearly mentioned that the transfer of scale 1 to 3 employees should be at his home place or the place of posting, and even in case of promotion, it is not to be transferred to a far or remote place. And if it is inevitable to get such a transfer and there is no place vacant, it should be transferred. In any case, it should not be transferred to a remote place, and there is a mechanism for transfer to the nearest place of posting. But despite all this, my salary is stopped. I have been relieved from a previous branch in the month of August. My salary is stopped for 4 months. Yes, it's a difficult situation for a person with a disability. And the bank is not considering even after I have submitted 2 or 3 representations. My 2 representations were rejected. My 3rd representation is still pending, and which I submitted in the month of September. They have even asked me to submit a representation to asking a particular branch, which is 150 kilometers. I even submitted my acceptance for that, but they did not even issued any transfer order saying that the CGM of the circuit has rejected the order, saying that the previous CGM has issued the order, so he will not change it, which is absolutely, I mean, not acceptable in any case. I mean, and also it sounds ridiculous that if a previous CGM has done something, why can't the new CGM change which is in the good of the thing. So yes, we as a PWD candidates, we are facing several criticism and impartiality. In fact, this is just mere by the fact that I do not have any godfather, GM or about any kind of relative in the bank or else my, because these things had happened in the past and things have been reversed for the people who have got contacts in the bank. But I do not have any contacts in the bank. So this is the thing I'm facing, that my salary has moved out for 4 months and I am receiving letters for threatening from the bank that several investigations and things like that will be processed against me if I do not join the requisite place. But friends, with the help of Anupji called me at the time that I put my thing in the WhatsApp group, and Anupji said that if you want to fight, you have to fight. And then I said that if I will not fight, I will not be able to sleep at night, and every day I will think that I should have fought for myself at least. If there is no one, then I am at least with myself. And this is the thing that I learned from Anupji. Anupji has helped me a lot. And I have filed the matter to, I raised the matter to Sanjeevani, that is the internal grievance portal with SBA. But I don't think I will get anything solution from that. But still, I will not stop because if there is a circular, then the circular should supersede all the declaration. They said that I have submitted a declaration that I am ready to serve anywhere in the country and around the globe. But that is a general declaration that is submitted at the time of joining the bank also. But there is a separate and a special circular. That is why a circular is issued. And so all these things that I wanted to share, I came way back along from 500 kilometers from Patna to Chennai. It's always been my favorite place. I work here in Infosys Mysore, also in Infosys Chennai also. So, but okay, and I will not stop until I get the justice. So just I wanted to raise my point in front of you all. Thank you so much to the PWD, and I hope my case will be listened and will be raised by PWD at certain or necessary levels. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Any other want to speak? Short 1 or 2 minutes. Anyone? Any representative from IOB? Because from our experience, IOB seems to be very disability differently. Okay, sir.
Yeah, regarding Deepak Kumar sir from Patna, who came just now, he told about the 50 kilometers posting away from this place. Actually, we have already taken that SARS matter to CGM HR level. Since there is no response, we are going to be next priority. There is MD, EMD, somebody is taking State Bank of India. Surely till end, we will do it, sir. Don't worry. Not only your issues, what are our PWD employees issues belonging to different banks? We are committed here to take and resolve all those issues. See, the only one reason, in short and simple, due to lack of time, is the reason is that is not the management. I'm sorry to say this, that is not the others. That is the we. We have to unite, coordinate on one umbrella, and become more strengthened. When there is a non-existence of a strong PWD welfare association in your banks may be SBI or Indian Overseas Bank, Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda, these types of problems arise. The reason is there is nobody to question you. If an injustice, not only transfer issue, lot of harassment issue also happening, late 9:30 are happening, late setting issue also happening in IOB. One people, 400 people continuously putting messages. But we are requesting to join them as a member. They are not joining. I don't know, maybe 100 or 50, 200 rupees is that much big value. For members, they are not joining, means how we can support? Membership is nothing but the moral thing. You and me are attached. Tomorrow we are going and fighting for you. The management will ask on what basis you are asking, means we got to answer. They are members. We have the connection with us as a member. That it should not be missed. So, when there is non-existence of strong individual association, these types of things will happen. They remove from the one of the presidents also here, who is already removed, and because of welfare association, he again entered in his game. Not only here, IoT situation, BOV situation is very much pathetic. Then all banks like this. So we already shown that is the Union Bank of India, even though we are not achieved 100%, maybe I think maybe 70 or 75% we can give mark now. See, we made the management to come and sit here. You only see everything in the morning, GMs, zonal managers are coming, several regional heads are coming, all of the trade union leaders are coming, welfare associations. We solved many issues, trial card, additional PWD conveyance, posting, check-off facility has come, just like normal association, recognition has come. Today morning, EO status also came. The circular also there, we will circulate in the group. Whether you are having such a, because if some injustice is done to you, some problem is created by you, by your colleagues or your top management, then immediately some 5 to 10% must ask. Then they will have the fear, they will not touch you at all. But what happens right now? When there is nobody means, they will not bother. So, of course, bank is coming, I have to comply, but basic problem is with our members. So one, that is a lack of unity. Lack of unity. That is the first point. Second point, we are adding in lakhs being in offices, not even spending 100 or 200 rupees. One time food, now. Today food is 400 plus. One time food of 500 rupees around. So, in what for money? Then we have to struggle. There are some leaders, like a role model Krishnamurti sir, who is right for a long time. Then we are also struggling. But if we are not struggling, what is the need for policies? We can spend our time. So the one and only thing is already a role model association, we have done it, that is Union Bank Different Able Staff Welfare Association. That is UB Trust. Will you accept it or not? Why don't you follow the same things in all banks? Our aim and motto is to create such a strong and multi-welfare association in each and every bank. We are having the regional secretaries, each and every secretaries. Above the region setup, we have zonal setup. We have zonal office bearer. Above the zone, we have central, region and branch level. All region problems solved the region. In morning, before this, you are which region, which branch, product plan. So each and such lots of leaders are here in our community, not members. We are looking for leaders so that, see, approximately 8.5 lakhs or around 35,000 of PWD employees must be there. If 4% is there. Okay? How many members are there? 1% comes, 10%, 3,000. 1% also 350 costs come down. Okay, friends. I used to support, join, unite together, unity is strength, unite, and unite is the one and only one, fights for rights and privileges, and implementation is in our hands. Implementation is in our hands. All orders, government guidelines, everything issued. The High Court, Supreme Court will say we issue the order. EOP will issue the order. What bank management say? We already put the circular. Then who will implement? That implement is the bigger question, which is in all our hands. In your hands, in our hands. Will you do it? But the one and only thing is our unity is strength. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. Now we welcome our treasurer, Srimati Krishi Devi Baba, to deliver the word of thanks.
A warm good evening to everyone gathered here. On behalf of Persons with Disabilities Bank Staff Welfare Association, I, Srimati Christy Babu, Treasurer, am deeply honored to deliver the vote of thanks for this first annual General Body meeting. First and foremost, our heartfelt gratitude to our President, Sri A.G. Anu, and our General Secretary, Sri V. Balamurali Krishna, for their visionary leadership, tireless effort, and constant support in organizing this milestone event. We extend our sincere thanks to our chief guest, Sri V. Krishnamurthy Sir, ex-GCS, GS Vidya, for gracing this occasion with your presence, valuable insights and words of encouragement, sir. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt appreciation to Mrs. Vajramma, who is wife of our General Secretary, who had contributed from top to bottom to organize this occasion. Also, I appreciate the General Secretaries and the members of various banks, such as Mr. Kondapalli Vishnuvardhan of Indian Overseas Bank, Mr. Shaktiver, Bank of Maharashtra, then Mr. Arun Sahasrayam Iyer, Bank of Baroda, then Mr. Rajesh Kanaka, Canara Bank, Mr. Deepak Kumar, SBA, etc. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to all members, dignitaries, guests, supporters, and volunteers for their invaluable contribution to the success of this event. Your active participation truly reflects the strength, unity, and collective spirit of our community. We are especially grateful to the generous donors whose kind contributions enabled this conference to run smoothly. Thank you for your unwavering support and commitments. Finally, we extend our sincere thanks to the management and the staff of Vidya Sagar Auditorium for providing us with the excellent PWD-friendly facilities and accessible infrastructures. Your thoughtful arrangements have played a vital role in ensuring a dignified and inclusive experience for all attendees. We also express our appreciations for the wonderful food and hospitality which added warmth and comfort to today's gathering. Let us continue to work together for empowerment, inclusion, and opportunities for persons with disabilities in banking sector and beyond. Thank you all once again. Thank you.
Okay, friends, thank you.
Thank you, friends, for staying this much time and contributing your valuable time to not and many other things, and showing your gratitude for our PWD community. I apologize in case any inconvenience caused being General Secretary, any inconvenience for conveyance cost, and any problems or default, we hold responsible. This meeting became great success because of you all, each and every individual belonging to the community. Once again, thank you.
Friends, one minute. Friends, we have see in Union Bank of India, they are very disabled people friendly. Whether that is customer as well as this employees. Yesterday, they have given the ER status to the BWD Welfare Association. They are also having they have concern towards their PWD employees, which was reflected in today morning that Union Bank Differently Abled Staff Welfare Association Triennial Conference, where the entire management, CMC members of Union Bank of India attended the meeting. This shows their concern towards the disability community. Further, they are having brainy ATM cards, then some other disabled employee friendly measures. Also, their transfer, regarding transfers of PWD employees in Union Bank of India, they are posted at the place of choice
or placed nearer to their stay, that is nearer to their accommodation. So we declare that this year, we declare that Union Bank of India to be the best bank for PWD community. Okay, friends.
Will you all approve this?
Are you,
Are you agreeing with this?
yeah, are you agreeing with this, friends?
Then you can clap and we can.
Okay.
Okay. It is approved unanimously, the Union Bank of India with all your supports. That is PWD friendly bank, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, friends, thank you. Thank you for your time and participation.
Photo please.